What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Just Dap show today. Just gonna be coming at y'all with a little bit of poetry and a little bit of expressing how I feel about some issues that's going on in today's society or whatever. But I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna just let y'all know, please don't bite your own tongue on my behalf or anything I'm about to say. And just live your life. Live in the moment. Whatever the case may be, any day above ground is a good day. So embrace that day, live that day, love those around you or whatever. And another thing is, I want everyone to please be the change you want to see. We can't keep talking about change and, bringing up change. If we don't plan a change, if we don't want to be the change that we want to see or whatever, just stop even talking about it. Just don't even, organize your fucking existence and, change, do something. But one thing I really want to say, and I may get a lot of backlash from it because somebody even already told me, like, you're supposed to support your race, this, that, and other. I am so sick and tired of people making everything about race. Like, what happened to Mike Brown and what happened to Trayvon Martin. Yeah, granted, a lot of stuff in time's history have been about race. A lot of stuff. Not saying theirs wasn't, but here's the thing. Like, and we just so quick to jump on a bad bandwagon of what everybody else is saying that we never take the time to research stuff ourselves. We never look at all the facts before we speak out too much or whatever. We just go on with, we see something and we jump with it. That's just how it is today. But, no one ever really paid attention. I listened to an interview or whatever, because everybody was saying, George Zimmerman was white. It was about race or whatever. He felt. No, it's the fact that he felt like he could get away with something. No one listened to what Trayvon Martin's mother said. She said not for a second that she thought her son's murder or whatever happened was about race. She said she felt like her son was the wrong person in the wrong place at the wrong time or whatever. I can't if she said it exactly like that, but that's in essence, that's what she said, and then, we're jumping on the Mike Brown and, rest in peace to all them, Mike Brown, Eric, Trayvon, Emmett Till, and there's so much other stuff that's going on. But right now, this issue right now seems to be more so about police brutality. And, no one's even paying attention to what, like, Mike Brown's stepfather is saying and father is saying or whatever. Like, everyone is just rioting and going crazy. And here's my issue with that. It's a whole bunch of jokers out there that's rioting and call themselves protesting, don't even know what's going on with the case, don't care nothing about the case. They just doing something because it's on television and because it's a widespread issue or whatever, and say they was a part of it. They don't care what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They just doing it as a trend almost, it seems like, or whatever. But here's the thing with that. These same jokers that's tweeting about it, Facebooking about it, that it's injustice and we want justice. Y'all don't even know nothing about justice. It's a white man killed our black brother. It's so much. It's beyond that, everybody. Yeah, that may be a part of it, but there's underlying issues and, factors or whatever. But these same people, this is my issue. These same people that's putting all this stuff out there. I even seen some people in my timeline, some of my friends, family, or whatever it may be, or that post stuff. And here's the thing. Y'all the same jokers who related to somebody who went and killed your brother, and y'all saying free such and such. Free them for what? Wouldn't that be an injustice to the family who they killed? And they the same race. And y'all the same jokers who gonna go out tomorrow night after y'all get out the club and shoot y'all sister, baby daddy, shoot y'all cousin, or one of your homeboys because they pissed y'all off or stole your game or stole some of your True Religion jeans. And y'all gonna go out the very next night and celebrate about it, have a burger about it, go turn up for the murder. And that's y'all the same race. But y'all want everybody to do something about other people killing. Like, come on now. Make it all make sense. But in essence, be the change you want to see. Be the change you want. Change. And it all starts in the mind. You have to change your mind before you can change anything or whatever. You change your mind, a lot of stuff changed for you. Like, change the way you think. And it's all biblical, honestly. But I'm going to give y'all a little poem. I know y'all tired of hearing what I got to say here and now. Like, shut up. But whatever. You're going to listen to me anyway. If you don't, oh well. But I'm going to share a little poem or whatever. Comment, like, share. I don't care. Me, I've never been typical. Never did what the typical kid did, typical teenager would, or never has tried what typical young adults try. Just never been typical. Never upholding the statistical myth that says by the age of 8, I'm supposed to be curious about death and suicide because, see, me, I experienced that at age 15. Not typical. What about the stats that says by the time I am 15, I'm supposed to be sexually active, involved in drug use, dropped out of school, carrying firearms, but hey, like Beyonce, let's ring the alarm because most of that I experienced between ages 11 through 13. Co-decided to have my first child aborted by age 14. Get drunk and smoking weed from age 11 all the way up to 18. Yeah, that was me. With more abortions to be decided upon and blood tests to be taken, you may think I live to the stats that says by the age of 18 as a black African-American male, my life is supposed to be taken. Lost to the streets, death in hell, or a jail cell with nobody to post your bail. But me, unlike a lot of people I know, I decided to stay in school. I wasn't going to drop out to become no fool because I knew one day I was going to want to be like a modern day civil rights activist and start a movement. Because I see in this time of day our generation needs major improvement, and change is the first start in you, so we can call it home improvement. So let's hit home and talk about the beats for the streets, and I ain't talking about music. I'm talking about these kids that's aspiring to be something that they ain't. The ones that's building their lives around something they should never become. Young men living each day as if their future holds no potential, and young women carrying on this mediocre legacy of being young, dumb, and full of cum. And I came to be the voice to ask, whatever happened to the day when we asked our kids they want to be when they grow up, and they respond saying a policeman, a firefighter, a lawyer, a ball player, or a school teacher? And yeah, times have changed, so we don't get them answers no more because all they see is failure and bums, thugs, hoes, pimps, and of course, gay preachers. We'll let that one marinate across the pulpit. And I heard one poet say she asked her nephew where he wanted to be in 20 years and all he said was alive. And it's a damn shame that the only prototype this youth been seeing is that the doubt of longevity is the only way to survive. Whatever happens to teaching our kids to thrive? Oh yeah, I forgot. We predicate their future on lies. And though I may be looked upon with much amusement, but I will be the voice to start a movement, because see, it's like when our young men get charged with felonies, misdemeanors, and 25 to life, we go see about them. But the ones who try to become a career man, successful in life, and need their college tuition paid, we somehow seem to forget about them. And we downplay our sisters who use what they get to get a job when all they was ever taught to get behind the closed door was to slob instead of turn a knob. And then you get mad at me because I said I was going to tell the truth. And I know I said I was going to start a movement, so come on, y'all, let's move. Let's move to the place in our mind that says I don't have to dream exactly like Martin did to start a movement. I don't have to sit down on the bus and go to jail like Rosa because the system needs improvement. And I really ain't got to give up my body like Lil' Kim because I'm so in love with music. And as sad as it may sound, I will not whistle at a white lady to get killed like Little Emmett Till, but my voice, I would use it. I would use it to speak to my generation saying, come on, y'all, please, we got to stop this violence. I would use it to speak to real men and women of God and say, come on, y'all, this is not the time to be silent. I would even use it to speak and prophesy back to myself, because I heard a songwriter say, but he got it from David, but sometimes you got to encourage yourself. I mean, because who will when you have no one else? And I'm going to start my own movement. You can start your own too, but you know what? For the moment, I'm going to be through. But it's more to that poem, but that's it for y'all. Get out y'all way or whatever, but my whole point is start a movement, start change. Be you, be creative, and like I said, any day above ground is a good day. Any day above ground is another chance for you to have that life. Any day above ground is another opportunity for you to succeed in life. You know, we really don't have a lot to look up to when it comes to, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. That's a whole other subject. We'll say that for later or whatever, but, you know, be the change you want to see, y'all. Live, laugh, love, and do what's right. Only what is right. Only what you do for God will last. Only doing what's right will last. You know, you got to do what's right. You got to be right. You know, we have our shortcomings. We have our F-ups. We have our hang-ups. But, you know, we don't need no more Mike Browns. We don't need no more Trayvon Martins. We don't need no more Eric Garners. We don't need no more Emmett Tills. We don't need no more, you know, we right now, those are like the main issues that's going on, but it's so much more to it than that, y'all. It's so much more that's going on in this world that people are not even paying attention to. You know, if y'all really opened your eyes and paid attention to a lot that's going on, a lot of shit y'all let come out y'all mouth, and a lot of stuff that y'all say, you wouldn't say it, you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't even partake in it. So my point is, pay attention to what's really going on. Open your eyes and look the hell around. Look in your rear view and realize you got a clear view. Your past ain't as bad as you thought it was, and your future holds the truth. From me to you, Dap loves you. Peace.